Hello? Okay, there. You too. I know it's just game mechanics, but I find something funny in the idea that my own carrier denies me docking access. I'm actually gonna go back to the Christmas playlist, weirdly enough. Oh god, that is so loud. Okay, there, that's fine enough. Boop. Okay, I still have my cough. Go lay down. Lay down, Sakura. Lay down. Okay, so I still have my cough. It's not too bad though. At least I hope it's not too bad. We'll really see as the stream goes on. But for now, it's mostly fine as it is. I'm also going to just turn this down a bit more. Oops. The coughing thing's still an issue, unfortunately, and there's not a lot I can really do about that. It's either that or I don't stream, and that's not really acceptable, so here we are. I should probably ping. Okay, so as you can see, my carrier is here because I have moved my carrier all the way out here. So yeah, it's here. Can I? No, I can't donate from here. Shit. Oh, I have osmium. I think I need that for something. That's why I have it. I'm going to pull out a bunch to stick into my. Oh shit! Right. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Having to do this at like 120 at a time, but not a lot I can really do about that. So I have enough for it to go all the way back. I'm gonna more or less keep it out here while I'm out here. Return to it to fix my ship if I need to. Like, I wasn't doing terrible, but my ship's not exactly in full fighting condition. Obviously, actually, my ship's got a bit more damage than I expected. I don't remember where that's from, but the EFM needs more shit. It generally needs repairs. The power plant was somewhere around 75%, and that wasn't really okay. And also refueling is nice. But yeah, I want to fill up my ship my thing real quick. Yeah, we gathered that. There we go. Kind of annoying to do it this way, though. It seems that they fixed the carrier transfer bugs, at least as far as I can tell. Because that was pretty fucking annoying. I need 85 now. Oh, I fucked up. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I guess I'll auto launch since we actually have a bit to fly. Yeah, I'm doing on that. I was talking to Glacius about power play. He's apparently in the top leaderboard. Yeah, there we go, number 7. Commander Killatine or what have you. Yeah, apparently he's there. Ever so close to maxing out his power play. Yeah, I don't have an interest in maxing that out. The person in number 1 is fucking ridiculous, though. It's a bit too much grinding even for my tastes. I do plan on spending a week to go through and cap out my loyalty. I don't think it would take like an entire week. It really depends on what I'm doing. I might change my who I'm with, though. I haven't totally decided yet. Just because I'd like to get shit from exobio, and I do like to go exobioing once in a while, and I'd rather get more money from that, but that's an entirely different issue. Anyways, I'll decide later. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Fuck. I really want to stream today, but this is not making it easy. Anyways, so as you can see, we have a pretty decently sized system. There's like 43 things here, or something like that, and this is just like, oh right, market connector. Oh fuck. There we go. Anyways, I haven't scanned everything that needs to be scanned in this system. I discovered the majority of the system, not all of it though. But the things I am looking for are fuck off. Don't tell me this version of video broadcast is going to be a pain in my ass. The video broadcast updated like a week ago, and it's started to become kind of a pain in my ass. It likes to ping me on high GPU load and shit, and I don't really care about that. Yeah, we're fine. I do want a better GPU, but we're fine. Hi, Glacius. Imagine not having a mark connector up before launching the game by default. I forgot. I'm still a little out of it. I'm gonna try to stream today, but no promises I'll make it the whole way. The cold is kind of doing damage to my throat. And I don't have any tea, so. Anyway, this is the first planet. There's this one. That one's got 2, but it could have something we want. I think this one has 7. This one is 8. This one is 5. This one is 7. And I think that's it. And then there's also like an ammonia world here. We gotta scan at some point. I think this one's also an ammonia world. Yep. So we got quite a bit to do here. So we are good to go. I think there's also some metal worlds here. I need to possibly scan. I don't totally remember. This is like one of the few things that was grabbed by somebody else. Oh, there's this one. I mapped this one. This one is a terraforming water world. Well, profit pretty good. Now that one. It's like they grabbed one thing and was like, fuck this shit. Either way, not my problem. Come on. That might have been a bit too fast. There we go. That saved us a few minutes. I still do really wish I had tea. Oh well. Anyways, based on what the market connector is saying, we should have enough to get our counter up to like around 250, I think, at least. So there's quite a bit to grab in the system, so I'll probably grab the things that are also like 2 mil and shit and whatever, because there's a lot of crap on these planets, so there's a solid chance it's worthwhile to just grab it as much as possible. Because it'll most likely be near my shit. Oh, fuck you, Glacius. Okay, give me a moment. There we go. No. I have animal ears in VR chat whenever I play that, but I don't know otherwise. I'm also not keeping it on forever. At least I hope not. Okay, for this particular planetoid, we have... I wish I could make the market connector fucking bigger, but it won't let me. What is the most profitable thing? Actually, it's this one. I don't know where this... Oh, it was weird. Okay. Yeah, no, I would stab you relentlessly. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Oops. There we go. I don't do colors, at least not in here. In VR chat, I do have colors on my Avies. But it's because the Avies like look weird without them, so I just leave them on. Which, from what I'm told, is yeah, don't. Just don't. I will kick you. I'm not joking. What was I gonna do? Right. Fuck. Yeah, fuck off with your orbital flight. Let's go to... Fuck. I don't know where it's best for this particular thing, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't know what particular characteristics this thing needs, so I'm a little out of my comfort zone. I don't actually know what this is. Codex. I don't even know if I've gotten it before. Why is this an organic structure? Whatever. I think this is it. I don't think I've gotten this before. Oh, I have. They look like cabbage. Which one am I getting? I mean, so we're grabbing this stuff. Oh, well, I wanted to check what areas it was prevalent in. I don't know if I should pod, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, pointing these, well, it doesn't really tell me what I want to know, but okay, cool. I guess we'll just have to wing it. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Don't crash now. I have a feeling I made a mistake. Oh, did I land on something or is that just a rock? Hold on. What is this? What are you? Oh, Cactodia? Whatever, it's got 300 distance. Whoa, what's that? Is that stratum? It is. And the other thing I want. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna get in the buggy. Doomsday buggy. Okay. Board. Away. So we have at least 3 things nearby, so that's good. I think there's another one all the way out there. I want to say... I want to stay relatively close to my, my ship. I don't want to go too far from it. So, yeah. Wow, everything's mixed over here pretty good. I'll probably just come this way for, for the other stuff. Stuff needs 300 meters, so... We're already good. Now I just need to find a sample. Well, there's this stuff, but it's not what I'm looking for. Not right now. Soon, though. Soon. Let's see, what about this side? God. I can't admit, huh? Unless you somehow blow up during this trip, you'll pass me. Oh, yeah, I probably will. Oh, hey! We got through Texia over here, or something. We got that. Oh, lovely. This is exactly what I need. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, I have 500 million credits in just this stuff alone. So... That's not counting my exploration data, which probably isn't a ton, but I'm assuming it's somewhere around 50 million at this point. If not much higher. I've actually explored quite a bit, so... Oh, Tussock, right, Tussock. I'll get the names down at some point. This still doesn't need too far between colonies, so... Yeah, I think it was like there's one right over there. Might be too close. I mean, the current community goal is where I'm going to dump all my information into, so... Huh? Also, when I get back to share my collected power play data. What's that mean? What? Fuck. I was hoping to be able to scan, huh? Oh, you mean like how you ranked up and shit? Maybe. That could be a fun stream. I do want to, I do want to, grind up my power play in a week. It's either core mining or ground up links. I do want to do ground up links, but I will probably go the core mining route because I'd rather get that out of the way. Okay, can we just Thank you. Stay in range of the ship. That's what I need to do. Our money is dependent on the 4 things aligning properly. I mean, that's fair. I can still like live with it. I enjoy core mining quite a bit, so I'd probably even do it off stream, just chill. I don't care much about earning money through mining, at least not with my current ship, so I'm not gonna like obsess over that. Though I do know that like the money you earn is does influence how many merits you get, so just ever so slightly out of range. Fuck. I think it's some out that way. One system has to be under A's link 2, have to measure so per ton for a resource in the system. Has to have a hotspot for material. That'll be 10 others doing the same. That's fair. I get that. I'll still give it a try, assuming it's available. If not, I will probably try the on-ground stuff since I haven't done any of that since I unlocked Odyssey. And that was like 4 or 5 months ago. I need 1 more sprout of tussock. And then I'm good. I'd probably just stick to ground mining or to core mining and maybe do that after. I'm seeing if there's any like tufts that I can just yoink. That doesn't seem like there is. Okay. Honestly, the thought of turning this game into oh, okay. Sorry, the thought of turning this game into space Call of Duty is really funny to me, so I do want to do that. Oh, I don't. This is far away enough. $3 million merits is fucking wild. That is wild. I mean, that's just what they've earned total, though. Okay, we're gonna reset ourselves and go back to the ship and try to go find that first stratum we found and work from there. That's like 250 capital most engineers too. Just doing fair enough. I don't know. Disembark. I don't know what engineer I need for night vision crop, so I haven't obsessed over it too much. I'll want to unlock that before, though according to what you guys have said, it's relatively easy to find them, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, that's the only thing I want out of it, so unfortunately it's just unfortunately it's just how it's gonna go. Oh, this might not be far enough. Maybe this one though? This one might be far enough. They do power play for one cycle and then focus on getting it. You could probably do it in like 3 days. Ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? Well, there's one over there. And I'll drive around finding the other. Again, I don't want to get too far away from my ship, so. Farming audio mats is miserable the normal way. Yeah, I imagine so. If I do complete my goal, for exobio, I will have like more money than I will ever know what to do with. Because I'm pretty sure even if I did like all my plans for ships, I'll still have like I'll still have around 5 bill left, so. Come on, Stratum, where are you? I think there's some down that way. You're fine. And after this, there's Frutexia and Oasis that we also still need to get. Ah, here it is. And we have the Elodia, I think is what it's called. We have that here too. Sweet. They are gathering outer space cabbage. Well, I mean, this one is less cabbage and more like, I don't know. Some kind of fruit, I guess. This stuff actually has a very short distance. I might actually just be able to grab it from this thing. After that, I'm not sure I'll be able to find everything else in this general area, so yeah. I know that the mats for getting night vision, I can just get from Old Virgin, so that's not really an issue for me. It's just finding the engineer is the pain in the ass, I guess. Now just last set of flowers, and then I don't know. I could just drive around for a while. Or I can fly out and go to a different area. I'm not really confident we'll find any other type here, because I'll have found 4 out of the 7 on this planet. So... Alright, we're up to 9 mil. What's the next thing? Actually, oh, there is bacterium here. It might be actually worth getting if it's really close. The remaining things right now are bacteria, fruitexia, and osseous. Not super profitable, but I'll focus on osseous, and if we find the other stuff, then so be it. Otherwise, I'll dictate my actions from there. There's also nothing like, this isn't really flat, so I don't think bacteria is gonna spawn here, so I probably shouldn't even try to look for it. There was a flattish area near here, though. I think it's just north and to the left, I think, so maybe find what I need there. I don't remember what oh wait, osseous is like the fucking mushroom, I think. And it spawns in really rocky areas, so maybe if we go out like forward and to the left there, might be able to find it. Okay, I need to put on night vision. If you're wondering why I don't hotkey it, it's because I am at risk of hitting other hotkeys that I don't feel like turning off. Also, I'm just lazy. Too fast. Alright, so if osseous is that big fucking mushroom thing, here's where I'll find it. Possibly. Ow. I think. I remember last time, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. At least like the decently sized ones. Yeah, I really wish I had something smaller. I mean, realistically, I could probably use my Type 8, but... Oh, there's some. They're on the left. Uh, because it is super like rocky terrain, I'm just gonna go on foot. I don't need to go spinning out of control constantly. Oh, for Texty everywhere, lovely. Or Tussock, or whatever. Yeah, I saw some over there. Actually, it seems to be some over there too, but it might be too close. This is going to be one of those longer running segments, unfortunately. But nothing I can really do about that. I don't want to go flying off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Hello. I will fucking read your name in a second. Give me a moment. Cowtick Wolf. Hello. Big mushroom. I want to scan the big mushroom. How you doing? I'm assuming you just renamed Hydrate. I am. I have been. Yes, we're listening to Christmas lo-fi. If you're wondering, that is absolutely what's going on. Because I test out the soundtracks I have one at a time, but I don't like testing out new ones when I'm trying to have a really good time. It's really laid back streams where I'll test ones that I don't care about, like mining. But I don't have that yet. These ones suck because there's so much distance between them. That also looks like bacteria over there. That's a problem. Fuck, I might need to... I'm too far away now, but... The buggy might have been a good option. Oh well. Yeah, that is bacteria. Crap. Oh, that might not even be far enough. I hate this crap. I should have grabbed the rover and just dealt with the spinning. If you're wondering why if you're wondering why we're doing lo-fi instead of other music, oh, you are shitting me. Oh, thank God. This is the easiest stuff to get a hold of. It's Spy Homework Radio, which is a label that does copyright-free lo-fi. And they just like handed me a bunch, and that was really nice of them. Fuck, finding the rest of this is gonna suck. I'll try going inward. But yeah, it's easier to get a hold of, and it's less risky with testing. I would like to listen to other stuff on stream, but it's just not practical. Cause like I wouldn't mind stuff with like audio that Twitch just mutes by itself, but I dual stream to YouTube as well, and that's just the easiest way to store VODs. I mean, I do actually prefer to grow my YouTube presence over my Twitch, but with it's also just an easier way to store my VODs, so because it's naturally done that way. and I don't need to highlight shit on Twitch because I don't really care for that. Oh man, this sucks. I hate Osseous, or whatever the fuck it's called. There's a mushroom over there, and I bet you it's not far away enough. Oh yeah, I'm a VTuber that does Elite Dangerous. I generally stick to space and horror games, sometimes together if I have them, like Dead Space, for example. Callisto Protocol is another game I gotta do at some point soon. I was at risk of needing to sell my GPU, so I had to rush Dead Space, but turns out everything was cool. Dead Space Remake, that was such a good game. That was such a fucking good remake. I had kind of... I had low expectations for it, and holy shit, was I really, really surprised. They did change things. And they added lore that's actually really nice. But sorry. They changed things, they added lore, but it felt a lot better to play, and the changes are for like the really bad areas of the game, I will say, that were kind of a nuisance. Oh, come on. I just need one more fucking mushroom. So, yeah. I'll recommend it. I will say, however, the one general issue I had with the game was the voice actors. Nicole looking weirdly older than she should, as far as I know. And like everyone else kept their like appearance almost exactly the same except for her, and I thought that was a little odd. What other? I had one other like complaint, but I can't honestly really remember what it is. It wasn't that bad. I really hope I'm not getting too far away from my ship. I mean, realistically, I could just call it down again. But I do know where that bacterium is, so... Huh? Oh! This is why you scan. So, yeah. Fuck off, Tox. So here's a history lesson on Axel. The cat ears thing started from an ex who liked to dom me on stream, so to speak, or make me like fumble or fold or whatever. And I would for the sake of humor. The funny thing about it though is, off stream, she realized very, very quickly that I'm kind of a different person. In private. So that scared the shit out of her. And that was funny. Yeah, she was a cool person though. That's where the ears come from. There used to be a whole bitch collar thing. I tried finding an asset for collar, but I couldn't really find one that worked, and I couldn't. And I don't have anybody to make a texture for like a bitch collar, so I just never did it. Otherwise, I actually would have that. Because I think it's funny. What other things? I had an Ara redeem. I don't know if that's still there. It might be just disabled. I had a barking one. I also had like a whole puppy ears thing, but that wasn't like full model. Uh, that was just like a PNG of puppy ears and a PNG of a bitch collar that I had, of which I no longer have. I mean, I could probably find it, but it's somewhere in my backups, and I really feel like it. It didn't look that good either, which I actually disliked about it. I was supposed to have built-in toggles with the whole model thing, but me and my model editor kind of had a parting of ways, of which is why I don't even use that model, and you're not going to find what that model looks like because I've scrubbed its entirety from everything I use, because I had that bad of a falling out with the person. No. If I sound annoyed, it's my nose being somewhat clogged, of which I apologize. No. If there's somebody who I think that about, I do have a viewer I do think that about, of which I'm not the biggest fan of them, but it's not you. I'm actually not sure I really even want them in the community, given that they like to take pot shots every time they join a stream. So, there's that. That's an entirely different matter. But no, Tox, you're fine. What other... I think I have redeems for working out, but I haven't used them, and I'm not going to, because, quite frankly, if I get sweaty now, I have nothing to change into, so I can't really do that. I need to do laundry later today. But the laundry room doesn't open for another 5-something hours, so... Okay, there's... Huh? Fuck off. Yeah, anyway, so I had an ex that liked to do that, so I did it. What can I say? I aim to please the people I date. I will get the buggy, though. Oh, sorry. It's not meant to be like a get the fuck out of here. It's just like an automatic reaction. Cause it's oddly complicated as to why that is my immediate reaction, but it's not meant with like any actual hostility. It's just like a friendly fuck off. If I have like a legitimate issue with something you say, I'll either tell you in like a very serious way, like I will be very clear that I'm not joking. That's how much okay, you can fuck off, Glacius. What was it? I'll be clear about it to you that something like actually does upset me or bothers me. A lot of times I'll just say fuck off. It's just how I talk. That's just how I am as a person. I'm very clearly a I'm just like that. Yeah, it's normal around here. It's just how I talk. Honestly, it's nothing like it's nothing huge. It's not meant to be an attack on anyone. But if I have a problem, I will tell you, and if you like don't get it, and after I tell you, then I will like take measures. I'll start to I'll like time you out or whatever to like get the hints, and if that's a problem, then yeah. But otherwise, no, like it's no issue at all. I just tell people to fuck off when they say something that's like I don't agree with, or ever so slightly annoys me, but not annoys me in like legitimate annoyance. I hate you. I didn't make you type that. Not that's the first time I've heard that before, but that's not the point. Side note, the amount of people with daddy kinks has shocked me. I've dated enough people in the past couple years with daddy kinks that I went from not... Oh yeah, right, I forgot about that. So there's the reason behind that. I'll get to that later. What was it? Right, so I dated enough people in the past couple years that have like daddy kinks that I have gone from not liking it at all and it bothering me to being way too comfortable with it when I date somebody. And it's just... Oh my god, what the fuck? I suppose I wasn't that much of a dom before, but it's really fucking funny. But that's apparently how things have just developed. You're fine. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm driving around looking for bacteria. I'm not going to obsess over it, though. Hey, Xavier, how's it going, my guy? So I'm not going to get into politics, but I will say something funny about politics. And that is, we actually had a desertion from the server due to politics. There was a member that of this pretty active member that unfortunately left. And the only thing I can think of is that it was after Donald Trump had won, and I knew that they were like conservative leaning. But do you play into it, or are you just content with it being present? Are you assuming the whole like daddy thing, or like the dom thing, or something else? But yeah, that happened. I think they were scared that they were gonna get kicked or targeted or something, but no, we don't do that. But we don't talk about politics here. But it is funny that that happens, and I'm not totally sure as to why. That's why I make my decision. Oh, I do play into it. Absolutely. I've gotten if I am dating somebody and I know that they're into something, as long as it doesn't go against my very admittedly few morals, and it doesn't feel too particularly freaky to me, of which it takes a lot to do that, I'll generally play into it and go into somebody else's like kink as much as they want. I'm not a vanilla person at all. Vanilla's actually seems kind of boring to me. So I'll do whatever makes a partner happy. It's funny being called sir though. I think that's just like I'm okay with it. It's just a little odd sometimes. It's like being called Mr. In a business setting. It's weird. It's a little odd to me. I've had that happen too. I was in the army and got called that sometimes from recruits, and it was just bruh. Half the people you call just come. So I've actually tried to push that before, and to be honest, I never felt anybody who it felt right with. like no matter how, like I could have somebody who's wearing a collar with my name, yes that has happened, and it still wouldn't be quite right, unfortunately. As much as I like to lord over somebody heart and soul, it just felt a little off to me. I don't have anybody I really talk with like that with anymore. I'll occasionally bully a friend of mine and flirt with him a little, but that's about it. The funny thing here is that like Tox is the younger of us by far, and I'm assuming he's probably the most vanilla person here too. Glacius is like me. He's quite the freak of a person. I don't know about Xavier though. I don't think he's ever talked about it. Also talking about this kind of stuff is not like really abnormal for my stream. It used to be extremely commonplace. I used to play Valorant a lot, and I'd actively like dom people on stream. It was really funny. I kind of talked about it before, but I had a friend who like we actively, no, you're not underage, but you're not very far off from it either. I'm just not saying your age because that's your private information. Though I might have said it before, but I don't remember now. Yeah, he's never spoken about it. Xavier mostly talks about just delete stuff, I think. Which is fair, you know, to each their own. But you know, my stream used to be super blued and whoops and shit. Not anymore though. Yeah, that's fair. I used to like, you know, when if you ever played Valorant, it could be a pretty sexual community. Especially in like the content creator space, it's not hard for that to get really lewd. Fuck you mean about? I don't. What is their Twitch avatar? I can't really like see that too well, so I can't really tell. Apparently Xavier is not following. Shame. I'm joking. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, I know Xavier's. I mean, it's against the rules, huh? Yeah, no, I remember how old you are. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyways, so yeah, Valorant can be really lewd, and I definitely played into that. On stream. There was a point where I would meet people and bring them on stream and stuff like that, and I had a friend, and I didn't mean this on purpose, it just kind of happened. I had a friend who ended up asking me, why is every friend you introduce to me a fucking bottom? So that's kind of what happened with that. I stopped streaming Valorant because my other graphics card started dying and got to the point to where streaming was not really working out, even at like the lowest settings on what was it? Oh, the lowest settings in the game itself. Yeah. But it's fun, like, chat-wise. I've never really had an issue with it when you find some people to chill with. It's basically the biggest reason why I like the game. I haven't had too much interaction with really shitty people in that game, so yeah. My biggest problem with it is that when you're in the lower rankings, it's really hard to find people to talk with because most people don't have. That fucking sucks, man. Sorry, when you're in the lower ranks, a lot of people just don't talk, and that just kind of sucks. Also, if you really want to play with mostly adults, you got to play like during the day. I had a really aggressive person that I met on VR chat. He was like, the best way to describe them was like they were aggressively gay, and I had no idea what the fuck to do with them. I played into it a bit, but then like they wouldn't stop. I was surrounded by aggressively gay people. They were, so I guess like what I mean is, I was feeling kind of saucy. I don't really remember why. I was in a really good mood. I think I had hung out with like two of my partner. I'd hung out with a partner I hadn't hung out with in a while the day before, or the night before, and I had hung out with another one of my partners that morning that I had. So I was in a really good mood, and I don't know where to go. I had some good chat interactions. I played into being kind of flirty, and then I kind of had a realization that, oh fuck, I don't know who this person is. I'm gonna stop. Turns out they were 19. They popped in the chat later. But then I was like, okay, they did not let up. They got really way too into it. To the point where I actually had to mute them on stream because I was starting to get afraid of what they would say. Which is good because we were in the fuck, what was it? In the voice chat, I had muted them. And I heard one of the other people talk global. And they said, they're basically giving the guy shit and telling him to like chill the fuck out and shut up. And I don't really understand why, so I asked him what was going on. And all he would say is he's talking about balls. And at that point, I realized that it was a... Oh, shit. It was a really good idea that I muted him on stream because I don't know what the fuck he was going to say. So, that happened. But that's not even the worst part of the story. I'm not really going to say what I said either. But, well, actually, all I said was, I can be whatever you want me to be. In, like, a tone. And then they played off of that, and they just fucking... yeah. It's one of those instances where I think somebody likes my voice and they like it too much, and I hate those instances a lot. But afterwards, the worst thing is that I was... a friend of one of my partners was streaming, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and raid them. They had like 20 people on. I had about 7 or 8. I go and raid them. They have this function for shout out. I don't know what bot they use or what widget or whatever, but what it did was it takes a clip from your stream, or from a segment of your VOD. I know specifically that nobody had actually clipped this part of my stream because nobody clipped anything of mine, and I go through my clips for it, and I had gone through my clips fairly regularly. They fucking... Holy shit. The entire interaction before he got into the game, the one that made me, like, regret that I talked at all, was the entire thing that played on his stream. And then it ends with, oh, you're gonna make me ink, which is what the guy said. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry I did this. I rated you. They were so confused. They didn't play Valorant either, so they were like, what the fuck are you playing? Yeah, so that was that interaction. I don't think I'm gonna find any bacteria out here. It seems pretty unlikely. My main friend group is largely M2F transgender girls with a pair of them dating, and all they do is cringy couple stuff. I rather it's so draining on me for like no reason. I feel that. That being around that kind of stuff can get kind of exhausting, especially if that's all you hear. That's why when I hang out with people and I'm dating somebody, I generally I don't constantly like just flirt and shit with my partner. I generally try to be a part of the group. If I want to be like that with my partner, then I'll just hang out exclusively with my partner. If we're in a group, I'll at best I'll like embarrass them occasionally. The TF2. So I don't like Team I don't really like Team Fortress 2. This might sound like blasphemy, so it's kind of the same reason I don't like Overwatch. Just bear with me. It doesn't really feel like you do anything. There's no oomph to anything you do, and it's I don't know, it bothers me. So I don't really play that. Like, I do like Overwatch characters, I just don't like the gameplay. It doesn't feel like much of anything. I don't feel any feedback to any of my actions, so. And I've tried playing TF2, and it's kind of the same problem. I know they're different games, and they have a lot of differences, but they do have enough similarities. I don't... When I shoot something, it doesn't feel like I'm shooting anybody. Fundamentally, it's also kind of the reason why it's one of the issues I do have with Gundam Evolution, or I did have a Gundam Evolution when it was live. It was the same thing. Steam account's only... my Steam account is still health bar based games. I guess. I don't know. There's no, like... It just doesn't... I don't know. One of the reasons why I like Valorant is it generally feels like I'm doing something. I do like Gundam Evolution, don't get me wrong. But I run around with Barbatos. I will literally just scream the theme song into the microphone as I run around smashing people. Rip gun to me. I mean, I don't remember who it was that said that like they had access to private servers, or if that was Utox or somebody else, but I know that is a thing. I just haven't gotten around to it because I barely like play the things I want to play. Oh, what's this? Hold on. A sound hitting a crocodile group is the sound of legend. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. That and like you just spawn unlimitedly, you can change your character, there's no consequence to picking something, your decisions, it just feels like willy-nilly crap. I don't know. I don't like that. Again, I also don't like that in Gundam Evo, but I never changed anything, so I just kind of ignored it. And I know Rivals is like that too, which I also don't really play unless somebody wants to play with me. But in that game, I also just only really play Squirrel Girl. Don't judge. So, I'm not seeing any more bacteria. It's like we found that one spot, and that was it. What's TCK? I wonder if I could play Star Citizen. Yeah, that's probably right. Like, I can enjoy them, I just don't. Like, I prefer like the way Valorant does things, but yeah. Which people weirdly describe the two games. A 4060 for now. I hope to get a 5080 at some point this year, because I want to water block it. Maybe a 5090. I'm not holding out for that though. I'm probably gonna get a 4080 and just stay with that, or a 5080. Sorry. 32 gigabytes for now. Next build's gonna have 64. That's the goal. R5 3600. The next one's gonna be an R9. That's kind of what, after my build situation's kind of done with. I plan on more or less just piecemealing my next PC together. It will be water cooled. Well, maybe not initially at first, but that'll be the next components I buy for sure. I have the case for it. I want to. I want to get a 9960X or whatever it is. Play it probably. Stream it probably not. In which case, there's nothing in it for me if I can. But also, that game is a really poorly managed project, and putting any kind of money into Star Citizen kind of bothers me. So there'd have to be like a really serious interest in it. Maybe if I was a bigger streamer, I would consider it, but for now, that's just not really gonna happen. The 9950 3DX is coming out soon. I'm not sure I'll get the 3D version. It is something I am considering, but yeah, I'll get into why I don't really like Star Citizen later. Or in a little bit, but for now, Frutex, yeah. Oh. Anyways, the 9950 3DX or X3D, I do want it, but I'm not going to like obsess over it. If I just get the regular version, then so be it. I would like the better one because that would make more sense, because that also needs to be water cooled. If you're wondering what computer case I'm going to use, I'll post a picture of it. But if it's called the Tower 900. Yes, that matters. It's made by Thermaltake. They've made other versions since the one I have, but I do have this thing sitting in my living room. It's a pretty big it's a pretty big case. Like, you can fit a human body in it, of which I do have a picture. Don't ask. But yeah, so that's kind of my dealio. No, it's my game company. My personal drive? Okay, this is not what I was hoping it was going to be, but... Okay. Anyway, hold on. I have the picture. Give me a second. Okay, so if you're wondering how big this computer case I'm talking about is, it's this big. Oh, whoops, hold on. Yes, that is a person inside of one. No, that is not somebody I know. This is the wife of Linus Tech Tips. She can fit inside it. Keep in mind, this is pulling the back plate like the motherboard sits on and shit out, but the inside is big enough you can fit a human body into it. It's a really, really big computer case. Hold on. Yeah. Like, this thing is up to, like, my waist. I plan on building, like, a custom stand for it that is also going to be able to be a server rack. I might just buy a server rack and put it on top. I haven't decided yet, but that case by itself is somewhere between 60 and 70 pounds. So... And that's with no parts, no water, no nothing. It's built for water cooling, so... Yeah. So yeah, it's a monstrously huge case. Not something for the faint of heart. One sec, I'll respond to chat if I can. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's the case. Anyway, the reason why, so that's like why it needs to be water cooled, by the way, is because it's not designed for air cooling. It has it has spot for like 4 fan radiators in the back. That's what the grills there are. So yeah. I'm assuming somebody made a joke about a human body fitting in one, and it just kind of stuck. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, but I'd have to give up the bacterium. I'll just give up the bacterium. I really don't care. So, fundamentally, I have an issue with Star Citizen as a game. I have an issue with it from a game design standpoint too, and that's really just, well, maybe not game design standpoint, maybe the developer standpoint. That game is like 10 years old. And it's still early access. That's not like why. Now that would be kind of fine if they weren't just like, if they weren't selling shit, and not even like cheap stuff. They're selling really expensive ships and shit and monetizing the like fucking hell out of the game. Like, we're talking about something that what used to be a Kickstarter. And like I have a fundamental problem with that, and it really turns me off to a game. That's why I said unless there's like a really decent amount of interest in it, I would not play it. I do admit though, I've like from what I've seen, you can take really, really pretty pictures. I don't think there's $800 billion in the world. Oh. There's more than 800. I'm pretty sure there is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Apple is like rated. Apple or Google or both are both companies that are valued at around $1 trillion or something crazy like that. Yeah. So. Yeah, it has great potential for screenshots, but that's not enough to make me want to play the game. I do like taking photos. Like, if you've ever seen me play... Well, I guess you guys probably haven't seen that, because I haven't played VR chat since I started doing Elite Dangerous, but... Of which you will see when I get a new headset, which is one of my, like, closer goals. But... It's not enough to make me want to play it, but I don't like that it's a game that is just milking its fan base dry and won't even be a full proper release. And from what I hear, it's also kind of a bitch to run and has been poorly optimized. Are you sure that they're multi-trillion-dollar companies? I thought they're it was only like a few years ago that the first company that was rated for, or that was valued as about $1 trillion was just, well, that it was only rated as $1 trillion like a couple years ago. I remember back when it was like coming out, back when it was newer, you had to have like an SSD to run it at all. Or like run it worth a shit because the loading screens took so long if you had an HDD. That was how much the one there was in general. Yeah, that. I think there's, if there's not $1 trillion worth in the world, Jesus. I think it's just under that, somewhere between like 8, maybe a little over 900 billion. Nvidia and Microsoft is 3 trillion. Wait, is Nvidia really? Actually, no. With all the AI crap, I can believe that. Their GPUs are hot shit for that. I have everything I want from this planet. I'm not going to bother with the bacteria. This coughing is starting to piss me off. Anyways, we're done with the planet. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I fucking hate that. I need to be a specific turn. Fuck off. Even back then, that game was a bitch to run, and I don't think it's gotten much better. We'll probably finish this solar system next stream. I have a friend that I want to hang out with that I'll probably hang out with in probably around an hour, so that stream might be a little short. Back then, I had the original release date as 2014 with a single player. Fuck. That's just fucking ridiculous. I still remember 2016 when the guys during the conversation, the single player was done and people would get it at the end of the year. I've met people who really like Star Citizen and they defend it with their lives. I don't have a problem with people liking something as flawed as Star Citizen. I just really wish they kind of acknowledge that it's kind of a joke. Huh? Like that one picture. Sandworm? What do you mean sandworm? I'm not super knowledgeable in Star Citizen. Back then I wasn't into space games at all. The only reason I got into Elite Dangerous, honestly, was the prospect of mining and playing it in VR. And you can thank Up is not Jump for that one. Gameplay where it ended with a sandworm. That's cool. I'm guessing that never happened. That's unfortunate. Does it have like proper VR support, or is it like controller VR support for like when you're on foot? Because I don't approve of that. The one nice thing about No Man's Sky is that, as far as I'm aware, it's full VR, and I'm super cool with that. Probably proper. I hope so. But yeah, that game it's just kind of a joke to me. You either have to pay me or I'd have to have a decent following to put the money into it. And neither of those things have happened, so it's just not happening. I've seen a guy using a HOTAS setup with a VR headset on. And he was propping off into ship PvP. Well, that's fine. What I mean by that is using like motion controls for the like on foot stuff. I don't mind using a controller or using a HOTAS for the ship, but if you're on foot, you know, I'd rather be able to wave my gun around. And like aim properly. Also, my friend has confirmed that he'll be like home in an hour, so I'll probably go hang out with him then. If I had to say the weakest part of Elite Dangerous and its ship designs is that it's very samey a lot, for like a lot of them. Like if you're looking for like the biggest ships, a bunch of them look similar. The Type 8, Type 9 obviously are in the same line, so they look exactly the same. The Anaconda and the Corvette, two super huge ships, also look really similar. The main reason I like the Cutter is because it looks pretty different from everything else. Type 8, that looks really different. Or no, sorry, Type 9 and Type 10. Sorry, that's what I meant. Type 8 looks super fucking different, and I love that. Pythons don't... Oh. This is Ammonia World. Oh, through all my exobio, discovered this last night, that you can do this, and you can see where fucking shit has been done. I was so upset about it. Wait, what? What? I know. My point stands is that a lot of the ships, they just feel like they're exactly the same. What do you mean photos? Like exactly? I mean, I can make one if you give me a second. I'll put it in the hobbies section for video game photography. If we're talking about that kind of stuff, then I can make that channel. So yeah, we have video game photography and the nerdy shit and hobbies. I actually want to really organize the Discord more, because there's just a lot of fucking channels. I actually snipped some earlier. Also, am I not in the ammonia world? Oh, I thought this was in the ammonia world. Oh, shit. That's the ammonia world. That's... Oh, I guess I didn't click it right. Oh, it was the entire reason I came here. Shit. Well, fuck. Whatever. Okay. But yeah, in nerdy hobbies, and you guys can see the nerdy hobbies and shit, right? I do know that, at least for some of them. I just would like for them to start making much different looking ships. The Mandalay, again, I'm really glad it looks somewhat fucking different. I'm really looking for some weird and wacky designs. Okay. I don't think anybody's like said anything since I've reorganized the channels. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I've kind of put it in here. I will put that particular picture in the computer talk and shit. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I know there's people who want. Is it mentioned that there's an older ship that people really want, and it's really big, but I can't remember what it is. Fuck. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for the Stratum. Sure, why not? Actually, let's go for the Frutexia. A visual quality of Star Citizen, you can leave it feeling like you're in a sci-fi movie. That's fair. I'm not saying it's not like a pretty game, though from what I've seen it's kind of clunky, which does bother me. But that's unfortunate. Occasional being every 10 minutes, that's unfortunate. The next free fly because the current build is too unstable. What do you mean the next free fly? What? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, we're gonna see what we can find on foot, and then we'll work from there. This place has a bunch of shit. None of it is super profitable, but it's either this or we fly around for God knows how long, and I don't have an interest in that, so... Why is the bacterium the first thing we find? Oh, I think there's some stratum. Yes. Ooh, different kind of stratum. Why does this just look like piles of dung? Stratum, it is the better one. I'm going to get the rover. The council upcoming notice the current patch is too buggy and unstable. Bum, 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 bum. Rather than letting players play and get stuck in a buggy mess, so they cut their losses for a good reason there. I don't think that's the point they're really making, though, is like... The issue is that they've put the game into... Oh, hello. Sorry. They put the game in such a unstable state that they have to fix it before they let anyone else in. And that's really fucked up. Yeah. The game with the best development cycle, in my opinion, for like a live service game, is Final Fantasy XIV, because they take quite a bit of care into each patch they release. Sorry. They take quite a bit of care into each patch they release, so finding bugs and shit like that is pretty rare. And it's pretty rare to crash for that game too, or find any instability. At least in my opinion. I have had the game crash to desktop before, but I don't think it was from any game-breaking bugs. I'm pretty sure it was just my hardware being shit. I've never known anybody who's had any... who's had any serious problems with the game. Because they take like a really they take somewhere around 6 to 7 weeks a patch. So yeah. I decided the schedule play of the year tomorrow. Actually, are these two different things? Hold on. There is both Frutexia and Tussock. That fucking Carbot deleted my message for spam and all I did was attach screenshot. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, you might have to do them one at a time. I'm... Fuck. Shit. Warn mute / unmute. Okay, try posting them, just do them like one at a time or something. I don't. Okay, we'll see you later. I don't know how to change that. I've never encountered that before, so. Classic. This is also Tussock. I don't think there's any directly nearby. Yeah, sorry about that. If it does it again, let me know. Also, for fuck's sakes, if you're just gonna cuss. Don't give me this bullshit. I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, I don't know what the... This is one of these times where I feel like I'm getting old. I look at, like, modern slang nowadays. And shit, I go look at a fucking comment section, I feel old. Because I don't know what the hell people are doing or why. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll go on Carbot right now. I'll try to change it. I haven't touched Carbot probably since I I haven't touched Carbot since I set it up probably, so I need to figure it out. Fuck. I might just have to figure this out later because I don't know how to change that, to be completely honest. Link spam, warn, temp mute. Is there an attachment spam? Oh, punish after 4 files. Okay, so apparently I had a cap of 4 files. I'll just set it to 10 for now. I'll set to 11. So I think you can try it now. Yeah, you can try it now. Maybe only upload the 8 though. I don't know how long it generally has between things. So anyways, you should be able to post things. I still have the spam on there because I don't want someone to come on and just ding everyone a ton of times, but that should be fine for now. Just imagine someone saying, that they're getting hit by a car. It'll make it all better. Fuck off. I don't know, it just feels weird to me, that's all. I know it's just because I'm getting older. But it feels like current generation slang and shit, huh? Or it feels like current generation slang is turning words into fucking sounds. If you know what I mean. Like phonetics. I think that's what it is. I have to find the words. Whatever. Try only doing 8 at a time. It might still ban you if you do more than that, because it will probably keep count. It sounds like absolute nonsense. Yeah, it does. I've seen the word oomph used in so many goddamn ways, and I just do not understand. I've seen used, well, basically as for ass a bunch of different ways. I'll hydrate. I don't fucking get why people use op at all. It's just, I just hate it. I still don't know what that means. I'll stretch in a second. One of my friends somehow. Yeah, but I've also seen it used as like, you know, it's just stuff you can't really say on Twitch. Or not something I'm gonna get caught having a, you know, just the plain stance. Okay. I set it to allow for 11. But I don't know if that's in one batch or overall, so to be determined, I guess. Oh yeah, we got bacteria here. I guess we can grab that. Not really worth it, but if I see another bacteria, I'll grab it, but I'll abandon it pretty quickly if I find something else. That's just not making the game work, I'm more making cool details sometimes. Yeah, it sounds like people who are kind of, that feels pretty out of loop. I did not edit that message before I sent it. I mean, yeah, that is cool, but... I miss VR chat. I haven't played it in a while. I only have like the batteries I have in the controller themselves, so I really don't know how long they last, so I've been just putting off using them at all. We got the Stratum, we got the Tussock. So I don't know if... No, well, there's another bacteria. I don't know if we'll find anything else other than bacteria here. We'll have to, yeah, well, we'll definitely have to finish this, this solar system tomorrow. I do want to kill off, fuck, what is it? I do want to kill off the Evil Within next week. So 1 or 2 of the days is going to be Evil Within. I haven't decided which ones. I'll probably post on the server when I figure that out. But the rest of it will be Elite Dangerous, and then after that my backlog will be... Yeah, oh yeah, no, I don't do exobio unless I'm getting, like, footfall. I've discovered everything in this solar system, so I'm the first one here. Okay, so the numbers at the top left are like everything I've gotten in terms of exobio pre-footfall bonus. So whatever I have up there, you just times that by 5. Fuck. I could have sworn I saw bacteria. Ow. And now I find this shit, whatever this is. Now we've been presented with a problem. Crap. Okay, whatever this stuff is. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna leave the rover here. Side note, I regret not having a 2-bay rover thing, because sometimes I would just like to abandon my rover, but I don't get to, and it kind of sucks. I could have sworn there was bacteria. Oh, there goes my ship. Goodbye! Fair enough. Oh, I think it's over there. You got on your computer just to send those, fair enough. We already got 2 bacteria, might as well grab the last one. And my ship's gone now, so I might as well just use my my rover as a waypoint to find that other crap. Which I think is Frutexia, but I could be wrong. The shot of the mining car might make for a good wallpaper, not gonna lie. I've wanted to do some like real sightseeing adventures in this game to find some good screenshots. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. This place just might be too mountainous for my bacteria, which is presenting me with a problem. The mining car? I'm assuming that's the little rover thing. Maybe. It would have been better if the camera was a bit up more. The one where it's like above the cloud layer would probably be better for a screenshot, personally. Or a wallpaper. It's called an ROC. Oh, there's one. Bum, 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 bum. No, the one where it's just like the ship in the middle of the picture and it's just above a cloud layer. You can still see the planet's surface though. It's like the last one. Okay, let's try to find more of this red shit as we go back. Whatever the hell it is. Yeah, probably the snow planet. Oh, there's some more. Yes, it is. I think I said it before, but it's done by Homework Radio. There's a panel on Twitch with it, or just look them up on YouTube. They gave me a bunch of albums to use, so I've only used 2 of them so far. I'm pretty cautious about them because I don't want to get automatically triggered by YouTube's detection, so I usually use them for less important things. But this is their Beat and Bop Workshop playlist, I believe. So if you're interested, you can always go check that out. There, I'll post it in the chat, at least to their channel. The owner of the label is a really cool dude. He was super down for it. I was looking for lo-fi music because I enjoy really chill lo-fi music and I like a chill setting. I do enjoy doing things like you know, high octane stuff or horror stuff and stuff like that. But when I'm playing Late Dangerous, it's generally meant to be a much more relaxed time. So I like stuff like this, where we're just like trying not to stress and relaxing, such. The Beat and Bop Workshop one is like their Christmas winter themed one. I've also done the astral projection ones, and that one's pretty cool. I don't even know what this is. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Fungoidea. I'll probably just drive straight till I find what I'm looking for. Then we'll board the ship and try to find the last couple things and finish the planet. At least I hope. But yeah, go check them out. Let them know I sent you. They also I'm on. They also do have a bunch of their shit on Spotify, which they do get paid for plays, and it does help support them. So I don't have their link readily available for Spotify because I don't own Spotify right now, but I definitely recommend checking them out on there if you like just chilling with lo-fi. I like using lo-fi to sleep too. I have a whole underwater playlist, not by them unfortunately, that I listen to every night. It's generally what goes on. It helps me sleep better than what I was using before, which is these like looped air conditioner sounds, because I got really used to having an air conditioner on all summer. And when I lost that, I had a really hard time sleeping. It was just too quiet for me, so yeah. Oh fuck, don't tell me this is something else. No, it's not. Yes, I hope it's not. Oh, this might be trouble. Oh, that's what I want over there. Oh, fuck. On the whole exploration thing you mentioned earlier, I find it really hard to want to explore in some space games, especially Elite, because a lot of the planets are samey. That's pretty fair, yeah. I definitely feel you. That's why I don't mind spending a lot of time just scanning planets and flying around in space. It's like a fun time to me, so I don't mind. But my streams are becoming a lot of fucking flying around and doing that and not finding ones with life on them, so it got to the point where off stream I need to look for planets with life on them as I'm exploring, of which I did. This solar system is pretty jam-packed. I'll probably spend all of tomorrow's stream in it without even much flying around. Well, now we have, I think this is Free Texia. That must got the same way for me, but I haven't played since their last big update. They just added a new update, and it was pretty fucking big. They're still consistently putting out huge updates. So I'd give it a chance if you haven't. No Man's Sky is a little... I don't like how you like control the ships. Last time I played, I was trying to do the Normandy event, and I got screwed over it. I was trying to do something, and then somebody just came out of nowhere and just killed me. It kind of bugged me. I would like to do No Man's Sky, but there's not much interest in it in the server, so I'll just avoid it for now. But I'll go back to it one day. I also want to play it in VR for sure. Yeah, the ship piloting is just like abysmal. Okay, that's kind of not fair. The ship piloting is really simple compared to Elite, and I like the just obnoxious level. Oh, that's true text. Yeah, okay. The obnoxious level of control you do have, as opposed to the very simplified controls that you have in that one. I also feel like I just don't have any direction in that game. Which is another big turnoff for me. I know it's a lot like this one where you have to kind of make your own fun. But yeah, that's fair. But for that game, I find it really hard to, I guess, like find something that interests me to do, because I don't really know what to do. I know there are people for sure that only come for Elite Dangerous. I hope to indoctrinate every single one of them into horror game lovers, but joking aside, yeah, no, it's just kind of how it is for all the time. Is you find people that come for a game and they will stay for that game. Same with like Valorant, for example. My probably 200 around 200 of the people that followed me for my Twitch were from Valorant, and like they would only come, if any of them ever came, they really only came for Valorant. There was only maybe 2 or 3 people that came around for doing horror games and stuff like that, or sponsor spots or whatever, of which I also stopped doing for that particular reason. I think that's it for like shit I can find around here. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, I'll have to take a look at that stuff later. If they scared you more, to be honest. That's... Yeah, I understand that. Personally, I get really into, like, really immersed in games. Hold on. Where the fuck is my market connector? There we go. We have analyzed 5 of the species here. There's Osseous and Cactodia, and they are worth a 2.4 each. Phasmophobia. That's, yeah. I don't really know how Phasmophobia works, to be completely honest. I do want to stream it, but it's an oddly intensive game to run, so I never have. The thing is, I don't know what I'm doing, and because I've had the game for like a while, but I've never went through the tutorial or anything for it, so I don't really understand. I had people just kind of push through shit for me, which I didn't want. As much as I enjoy having 8 people watching, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go here shortly. We'll grab the rest of the shit on this planet, and okay, maybe one day. Anyway, where's my ship? We'll grab the other 2 things on this planet tomorrow, and then I will fly out and do the other 2 planets. Maybe some more exploration, I'm not totally sure. But we're actually going to try raiding somebody, because I don't normally do that. Stay in the truck. I'd probably be a truck person, I'm not gonna lie. Last time I tried playing, I cannot stand the whole talking into the microphone thing. For like talking to ghosts and stuff like that. It's a little much for me. I don't know why. I don't like it. So I don't like that part. Yeah, I also don't understand how like any of that shit works. It's a bit beyond me. I am underneath you. Oh fuck. I don't know. I had a friend that like made me do it, and it kind of annoyed me. She was super into the game though, and she had played it a magic fuck ton. Which she didn't tell me beforehand, and I wish she had. Alright, so we don't normally raid, but I would like to. So also I'm an achievement hunter, and that's the thing. So on Twitch we're going to raid somebody. I'll see what she said first though. They all have their own purpose, some are more important than others. I don't think I can explain what they all do in here before you go. No, probably not. We can like go over it someday, or I'll go watch some tutorial video or whatever. You know, let's go raid my friends. I think they're doing Genshin, unfortunately, but I don't care. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good night and sweet dreams. I'm going to go hang out with a friend, and we're going to raid my friend Yo-Yo. Anyways, have a good night, everyone.